Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. What a fun day we have today. It's a launch day, and so I get to share with you some new products that are out. One of my new favorite sets, we have a new mini catalog, we have a new supplement brochure, we have a new kit collection, 2 new kit collections, and some online stuff. Hey Lori! Oh, there is so much to share with you. It is like all kinds of goodness. So today I get to share with you the More Than Autumn stamp set. Lori, this is right up your alley. This is such a cute set. It is a word builder set, which I love. So you can have these different phrases that go together. So you can have, you had me at apple spice. You can have hello fall. And you can build these words together. I love the font of these ones here. We've got our fun, festive, seasonal desserts. We've got pie and donuts, candy canes, I mean all kinds of fun. The dies coordinate, so all of these will cut out our fun shapes here, our images. And then of course we have our words that I love, these different fonts. They'll cut out bigger words of, you know, hot cocoa or pumpkin spice or apple season. Nothing's better than. We've got coffee and latte. Super, super, super cute. So love those. We're gonna do more with those today. Here's the card that we will be making. It is a fun fall card. Nothing's better than apple spice. Except maybe you. Super cute, right? So I have the parts and pieces all ready for us. We're gonna do some stamping first. So I'm gonna bring in my black ink, my Memento ink. We're gonna use that first, and we're gonna stamp all of our images. So we've got our super cute cup here. We've got our whipped cream. Who doesn't love some whipped cream, right? We've got our super cute cinnamon stick. So we've got all of those images stamped. And my preference is to use our die cuts and die cut these before I do any coloring. Because what I have found is if I spend the time to do all my coloring and then I die cut and I mess up, it's just paper. However, I did all that coloring, right? So what I prefer to do, and what I did for us today with the magic of video, is I actually went ahead and stamped and die cut all of those parts and pieces for us, ready to go, so that we can just get on with our coloring fun here. So we've got all of those. So I'm going to bring in one of our cups, one of our cute little foams, and one of our cute little cinnamon sticks. So these are our parts and pieces. I'm actually going to bring in my silicone mat so that you'll be able to see these a little bit better. But aren't they just the cutest? So before I start coloring, we're going to do some coloring with blends today. But before I do that, I want to stamp our cute little apple, since we're making an apple spice card, our cute little apple in the middle there. So again, with my Memento black ink, I'm just gonna ink up our cute little apple here, and we'll just stamp that right in the middle. Okay, so now we're gonna do some coloring. So I have all of my fun blends here, and so we're gonna leave that one there in a minute. We'll start with our small piece here. So I'm gonna bring in pecan pie. So we've got the light and dark of the pecan pie. So I'm gonna start with my light one. And because this is a real detailed piece, I'm gonna use the bullet end for this coloring. I know, Lori, I knew you would just love this. When I saw it, I was like, Lori's gonna love this. I mean, what's not to love, right? It's so cute. Okay, so I just colored with that bullet end a little bit of the light. Now I'm gonna take the dark in the same pecan pie, and I'm just gonna color kind of this other side of it, and then go in that little middle piece. So it just gives it a little bit of definition, right? So I'm gonna put that aside up at the top, and now we're gonna color our cute label here with our fun apple latte, apple spice latte. And I'm gonna use crumb cake for the label part. So this one I'm gonna use the brush end, but I'm gonna just go over this whole area with this light crumb cake. I like to outline first, not getting all the way close to that line, but leaving just a tiny bit of white space. Since I'm using the blends, and they are meant to blend the alcohol in them, right? They kind of expand as they dry. So if you go not all the way to the line, but just right there, then it will blend into that. Okay, so we've just got that colored. I'm gonna take the brush end again with the dark crumb cake, and we're just gonna give a bit of shadow kind of here on this left side. Then I'm going to take my light once more, and we're just going to go right over that just to kind of blend that across. There we go. So we've got our label. Now let's do our apple. So I've got real red in light and dark. So the same thing, I'm gonna go with the light first, and we're just gonna color kind of circular motion, I find works best. So we've got our color there. We're gonna take our dark, and because it's this apple, I'm gonna kind of make a C right on that left side, just to give it a little bit of darkening over there. And then I'm gonna bring in some dark Granny Apple Green. I'm gonna use the bullet end again for our little leaf here, and we'll just color that right in. And we're gonna let this dry a second. I'm gonna show you another fun tip with that. But I've got my Wink of Stella here. Love our Wink of Stella, right? And so over our cinnamon, just going to give our cinnamon a little bit of sparkle here. It might not show up on camera, but it does sparkle. And then we're gonna do the same thing in our whipped cream, just all over this whole thing so that it is fun and sparkled. Perfect. So we're gonna let those dry here. And I'm gonna bring in a piece of crumb cake that I die cut. And so this I die cut using our deckled rectangles. It's gonna be the fourth from the biggest. The fourth from the biggest. And we've just got that beautiful border, right? So with that, we're gonna do some more stamping. Let me bring back in my Memento black. And this, we're gonna start with our Nothing's Better Than. And we're just gonna stamp this right all the way to the top. So we'll just ink that up and center that. Press that down, so we've got nothing's better than. And then we're gonna switch it up to some real red at the bottom. And we're gonna use apple spice. And so these are builder words, so I wanna show you a little tip. So since they are builder words, we've got apple and we've got spice that we're gonna put together. And so you could stamp them separately and try to line that up, but here's what I like to do. So I know that I'm gonna want apple spice here at the bottom. So I just kind of line that, kind of how I think, you know, if you line it that way, it's gonna stamp that way, right? But I just kind of put them together how I want them. And then I bring in my block, just kind of double check here. Then I bring in my block, and that is when I will squish it on top of my block, and now I have both words onto the block lined up how I want them. So now we'll ink it up. So this way, if you're doing a bunch of them, you don't have to stamp apple spice, apple, and then spice, right? You can just stamp the apple spice. Okay, so then we'll ink that up in our real red, and we're gonna stamp this right at the bottom. There we go. So we've got nothing's better than apple spice. And actually, while I have this out, let me bring in my card base, this just basic white card base. And on the inside, we're gonna stamp in the real red again, except maybe you. So nothing's better than apple spice except maybe you. How cute, right? So we'll just stamp that down. And then we are done with our stamping. So we've got that. And then we're gonna put together our card here. Before we do that, I want to show you how I created this side piece. So this is a piece of real red cardstock, and we have a brand new, yes, Lori, you gotta have the sparkle. We have a brand new embossing folder. It's called Forever Plaid. Hopefully you can see this. It's called Forever Plaid. And so what I did, it's a great big one. So you can actually do 2 card fronts on one pass through of our machine. I love these new big embossing folders. You could even do an entire card base if you wanted the front and back embossed, which is pretty cool. So this is the Forever Plaid. And what I did is I ran our real red, lost a piece there. I ran our real red cardstock through that, and look at this beautiful Forever Plaid. This is gonna be an embossing folder we can use on so many things. I love it, I love it, I love it. So in order to create this side piece here, we're just gonna rip it. What? So with this piece here, we're just gonna kind of go down the middle and kind of left to right. What are we doing to our paper? I know that's what you're thinking. So we're just gonna tear that. And so now we've got 2 pieces. So we can use one on this card and one on our next card to create this kind of side piece. I think that's so fun, right? Love when we can do that. Okay, so now I think we have most of our parts and pieces here. With our apple, now that this is dry, I want to show you a little trick. So I have here with my blends, this is called our color lifter. So our color lifter does exactly what it says. It's gonna lift up the color. So it's kind of, think of it like a little mini eraser, but it's great for creating some highlight. So in our apple here, I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that, and you can see I just kind of made a little mark and created a little highlight on our apple with that color lifter. So it just gives it that little bit of highlight in the corner. Now we're gonna put this together, our fun little piece. So what I did was I brought in some liquid glue, And first we're going to put down our plaid piece here. We're just going to glue this to the left side of our card. And if you want any of these measurements or the supply list I'm using, all the colors that I'm using, you'll be able to find that tomorrow on my blog, stampinqueenbee.com. Or if you're subscribed to my free weekly buzz bulletin, I send out an email every single week with the free printable PDF tutorial that you can print off and have all the lists ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna put together our coffee piece here. So the first thing that I did was I glued down our little decorated cup here. And I just centered that kind of right towards the bottom of our piece. And then we're gonna take our cinnamon stick here, and I did a tiny bit of liquid glue there. And so we're gonna pop up our foam with some dimensionals, but I just kind of put this here for a second and then lift it and add my cinnamon stick where I want it. And then I'll close this up, bring back our dimensionals to pop on the back here. You just need a couple. There we go. Peel off those backings. And we'll stick this right on top of our cup. So there we have our little cute cup put together. Nothing's better than some apple spice, right? So, so cute. So, so cute. Okay, so now we are going to glue this on in the center. Then we're gonna add some bling, a little bit of linen thread to finish up. And there we have our easy peasy, all about autumn, super cute brand new set. So we'll just center that. And then we'll bring in our linen thread here. I love linen thread and crumb cake. I think they go so well together. And so I love to leave my linen thread just on the spool here. I open my card. I leave a bit sticking out from the top. Hold the top of my card, and then I'm just gonna wrap this around 3 times. I'm gonna turn my card upside down so I can tie my bow here. So with this on the line, we're just going to tie our bow right through here. Just gonna tie it in a knot.